This week I'm going to begin preparations in my field for an almond tree and my raspberries. This area is very, very grassy, and I'm going to try and clear some of the grass now and then cover it with what I've got on hand so that by the time the trees arrive, I reduce the amount of digging and tilling that I have to do to get them planted. It is a balmy 50 degrees here today, and as you can see, there is still snow. It is, let's see if we can see it over there, desperately trying to melt. And it will probably be gone by, it'll probably be gone by today. So, since it's so nice out, I'm going to work in my field over there. So that stretch of area, you can see the fencing there. That's my little orchard. I've got 2 apple trees and 2 pear trees, and I have purchased an almond tree, and I've got my little raspberry patch. There's four raspberries there, and I've got 3 more coming. It is a balmy 50 degrees here today, and as you can see, there is still snow. It is, let's see if we can see it over there, desperately trying to melt. And it will probably be gone by, it'll probably be gone by today. So, since it's so nice out, I'm going to work in my field over there. So that stretch of area, you can see the fencing there. That's my little orchard. I've got 2 apple trees and 2 pear trees, and I have purchased an almond tree, and I've got my little raspberry patch. There's four raspberries there, and I've got 3 more coming. Okay, I switched my mic, so that should be better. It's a lot more windy out here than I thought. I need to prepare the area over there. Now, that's all grass, and it's really thick grass. So what I'm hoping is, because the ground is so wet and still frozen, and only the surface is thawed, I'm hoping I can get a rake in there and start raking up the grass and expose the soil, and then cover it with cardboard. So let's see how I get on. It's 5 days later, and the day that I came out here, something went wrong with the camera, and I didn't get any footage of preparing the area. So this is what I've done so far. I've still got a little bit more to do from here, the end here, to there. And raking didn't work out too well because the ground is still incredibly frozen. And yes, it was taking off the surface layer, which was kind of what I was hoping for, but a lot of the roots are still in there, so I'm not sure that I did any good. But I did cover it, so I'm just using what I've got around the house. And the day that I did this, we had incredible wind. Oh Lord, I was lying in bed that night thinking I'm going to get up and this cardboard was going to be everywhere. But it stayed, it held. So then we had snow, and I had to wait for the snow to melt. So most of it's gone by now. There's still a couple little pockets. And I'm going to just cover it with cardboard. All this wood is just scrap wood that I had hanging around. I used some of it to build one of my garden beds, and this is what was left over that couldn't be used. And well, looks like I found a really good use for it, and I'm glad I didn't get rid of it. So let me get the cardboard down and get the rest of it ready. Well, there we go. There's my raspberry patch. So there's one of the pear and apple, and I think I will put the almond tree on the other side of the second tree. So I just have to get some cardboard down, but I need to get the tape off the cardboard before I can do that. So that's my next job. I have these boxes left over from when I moved here. And knowing what I do about gardening, I saved them because I figured they would come in handy for gardening, and sure enough, they are. But I have to take all the tape off them. I can't put these in the garden with tape on them. Can't see it too well. There's a 3-meter square area. Sorry, a 3-foot square area there where I've sort of raked out the grass. The ground is incredibly wet, which means I'll really have to mound it up when I plant the tree. But the grass here is incredibly thick. So if I can at least make a dent in getting rid of some of it, and so I don't have to till that much of it out, I'll be much happier. But anyway, let's get that cardboard down. I had to come in from the field because it was so windy out there, but it's still pretty windy even close to the house. It has been a balmy 14 degrees today. I think that's 57 Fahrenheit. And the kind of day that I love to be out working. The black flies, mosquitoes, and deer flies have not started, which makes it incredibly comfortable to be working out here. So that is the beginning of the preparation for the areas that I want to put the almond tree and the raspberries. I'm not expecting delivery of them until probably end of April, beginning of May. So there's lots of time to get everything dug out. So that gives me 6 weeks of the grass being covered to help kill it, which I really do hope it at least starts to. Making it easier to dig out. There'll be a lot of mounding to do because the roots of that grass are really deep. It's and it's very, very thick. So at least I got it started, because the end of April, beginning of May gets really busy for seed starting and other garden prep. So it's nice to have that part of it started now. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed getting outside and starting my outdoor garden work. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and I would just love it if you would subscribe and join our community. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.